Every system begins the same way, with nothing, or at least that's how it appears. In Greek mythology, this beginning is called chaos. In Egyptian cosmology, it is known as none, the infinite dark waters that existed before creation. In Mesopotamian texts, it emerges as the Abzu, the deep, primordial ocean from which all life originates. Different names, different imagery, but the same idea. A beginning without structure, a state before definition, a condition where nothing is separated, labeled, or formed. This stage represents pure potential, no structure, no identity. It is often misunderstood as emptiness, but it is not empty. It is full, completely full, just not yet organized. It is everything before form. Before there are boundaries, there is no inside or outside. Before there are categories, there is no distinction between things. Before there is identity, there is no this or that. There is only undifferentiated existence. This is why ancient systems often describe this state using water. Water has no fixed shape. It takes the form of whatever contains it. It moves, shifts, and adapts. It represents something that is present, but not yet defined. Something that exists, but has not yet become. In this state, there is no time as we understand it. Time requires sequence. Sequence requires change. Change requires structure, and structure has not yet emerged. So this first layer is not just the beginning of the world. It is the beginning of any system. Before a thought forms, there is a moment of mental stillness. Before a decision is made, there is a space of uncertainty. Before identity is defined, there is a period of openness. This same pattern appears at every scale, in the universe, in societies, in individuals. Chaos is not the opposite of order. It is what exists before order. And without it, nothing new can emerge. Because creation does not come from structure. It comes from potential being shaped. This is the paradox of chaos. It is both the absence of form and the source of all form. Everything that exists begins here, but chaos does not remain chaos. Something begins to shift. Patterns start to emerge. Distinctions begin to form. Forces separate and define themselves. From this undefined state, the first layer of structure appears. Not randomly, but inevitably. Because once potential exists, organization follows. And that is where the next stage begins.